I am here with Torin Ellis, who's a diversity strategist. How are you doing?
I'm absolutely wonderful, good, and a risk mitigator.
And a risk mitigator. So, Torin is all about diversity and inclusion. So, I figured we'd talk a little bit about, for you, for anybody who's watching this right now, what is the most important takeaway with regard to diversity and inclusion for you?
So I think, honestly, if we looked at it, I would say will versus skill. And what I mean by that is I always treat people, Stephen, like they know how to do whatever their job is. You know, whether they be in recruiting, talent acquisition, whether they are in supply chain, finance, it doesn't matter. I never challenge whether a person knows how to do their job. That's a totally different conversation. And as it relates to diversity and inclusion, I feel like if you really genuinely care about doing this work, then you will find new ways and methods and processes and tactics and technology and collaboration partners and strategic partners and events. You will actively try to do this work. But if you don't care about doing it, then you can have all of the technology that is here at Unleash and any other conference. You can take all of the sales calls from, you know, other vendors, if you will. No piece of technology is going to do what we do. I've always said people do the best job of hiring people.
Excellent. Now, one thing, talk to us about inclusion. What does it actually mean?
It means actually allowing an individual to operate in their space or in your space in a way that makes them feel like they are productive. And I know that we have to be fair in that evaluation or that definition of productiveness. But what I look for in people are they highly engaged? Are they highly productive? And are they a minimal flight or risk flight? Will they attrit or will they stay longer than that 18, 24, 36 month mark? If I can get those three things out of an individual, then I feel like they are feeling as if they are included in the organization.
So I've seen you speak at a few conferences and audiences are riveted by your messages. So obviously this is important and powerful to you, but where did this all stem from for you?
Life. Yeah. You know, when I think about what my parents had to go through, when I think about what my grandparents had to go through, when I think about what even I had to go through in my life, it's just very important to me that people understand the power of humanity. And I don't think that, and I try not to speak in terms that cast a negative shine over a large group of people, but I do believe that every once in a while we tend to forget the importance of humanity. So I just operate with a high degree of empathy and a complete and unapologetic focus on humanity.
That is the best way to think, and that's why you're so successful. So thank you for sharing this information.
Thank you.
It's always great to see you.
Always, my man. Have a safe flight home.
Thank you. You too.